What is up, my love? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Natalie Hughes. I'm a psychic medium, a life, mindset, and manifestation coach. On my channel, in my business, and on my platform, I support professional women, ambitious women, in co-creating emotionally fulfilled, purpose-driven lives for themselves. In today's video, we are achieving that by doing a reading on what incoming princess treatment is coming into your life. So I want the tea on the incoming princess treatment in your life. Like, there's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to say. There's 3 piles to choose from. The timestamps will already be in the description box down below, and I will see you at your reading. Okay. What's up, pile number 1? We're going to jump right into this reading. What information can we receive about this incoming princess treatment? It's already on its way. It's already coming to you. We're really just checking the tracking number. You know what I'm saying? We're already manifesting it. It's already on its way. We just want a little bit more information. Okay, just that one. So we got brat. No, that's not what we have. That's not what we have. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. We have bat. Okay. There might be something. You might be having a brat summer. You might be getting into some like oh my god. The temperature. I feel like it just got like 20 degrees hotter in my room. Excuse me. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. So let's just refocus our mind, because I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there. So this princess treatment that you are manifesting, we have bat, and bats are nocturnal. And at the bottom of the deck, we have octopus. So, okay, what's the first thing that we're getting from bat? That's literally the first thing that came into my mind is bat. And now I'm hearing supersonic, because don't bats have really supersonic hearing? I want to keep saying brat out of my mouth. And I just want everybody to know that brat is not a word that would typically be in my vocabulary at all. Like, yes, I've been seeing brat summer all over social media, but I haven't really gotten into that album or anything like that. So it's really interesting that brat keeps coming out of my mouth. So pile number 1, as a woman, as a human being, you might consider yourself to have a little bit of a like bratty personality. People might call you that. You might kind of resonate with that a little bit. And now I'm hearing this song by Tinashe, and god, what is it? The title of the song is Throw a Fit. And in the song, she just says, I'm the shit. And she says, I know I'm the shit. And she says, if you don't buy me what I want, I'm gonna throw a fit. So I just think it's silly that God would communicate to me about this bratty energy by having me pull out the bat card, because how would my brain make that connection? But like, of course it did. So there's a little bit of like a um there's just kind of a little bit of like a bratty energy and bratty vibe. So I feel like you, pile number one, are getting into this energy, or you just do embody this energy, whether it's new or not. You're in this energy of like, this is what I want, this is what I'd like, this is how I want to be treated, this is what I want to receive. And there's nothing really else to say about it, is there? There's nothing really else to say about it, is there? So the princess treatment that you are manifesting, the incoming princess treatment, is all about you communicating your desires, you communicating your expectations. And with this bat energy and the supersonic hearing vibe, I'm getting that this man that's coming into your life, that's giving you this princess treatment, he hears you. He hears you loud and clear because bats have really good hearing. Oh, that brings me joy. Okay. I'm going to pull some more cards. I'm going to grab a different deck, but I don't know what deck I want to play with. Okay, I think it's this one. I haven't used these decks. Like, I've got about two tarot decks and one oracle deck that I use personally from time to time. So I've got all of these decks and stuff that I just have not used in so long. So I'm like, I want to play. Yes. Okay, we got the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Justice, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so your incoming princess treatment, this experience that you're going to be having is going to be with a man who is very much like, I want to say a man who's like business oriented, right? Because we have the King of Swords, who is typically not going to be seen as a very emotional man. It's not that he doesn't feel emotions or that this person in your life will not experience emotion or won't express emotion. But when I see the King of Swords, immediately I'm seeing a businessman. For some of you, these people could be lawyers. They could work in politics. They could work in legislation. I'm definitely seeing that because swords are our thoughts. They're our communication. King of Swords is going to be a man who is a king of communication, a king of sharing information, a king of teaching. So this is a man who is very respected. This is a man who is very stable. Okay, and now they're singing No Scrubs by TLC. So you might have had an experience in the past where maybe you were dating guys who, oh, they're always going through something, they're always dealing with something, they don't make any money, they, can't take you out to this place, or they don't, do this and this and this for you. And this experience, this man, this King of Swords energy, it's not going to be like that at all. In fact, I am seeing this as like with this King of Swords energy, his love language might be gift giving. His love language might be acts of service. Swords energy is air sign energy. Air sign energy is masculine energy. And so masculine energy might function better in a more practical sense. So instead of, well, I guess writing poetry would also be communication, and we will get there in a second. But instead of being somebody who just talks all of the time about all of the things they want to do, all of the things they will do, all of the things they can do, this is somebody who is going to really thrive when they're given an opportunity to really express how much they care for you and how much they like you by the things that they buy for you. And I'm getting like the time that they spend with you. So your incoming princess treatment, like, I'm getting this energy and this vibe of just a man who really, really takes care of you. And when I look at your little ambient video type thing that we have going on here, it gives me this deep sense of peace. It gives me this deep sense of relaxation. It gives me this deep sense of relief. And so this is a man who is so much so in his masculine energy, a man who is so taken care of, and a man who is so supported that he comes into your life and he supports you and he takes care of you, and you just feel just so safe and secure. So your incoming princess treatment is that you're feeling very safe and secure. Like, I want to keep repeating myself because the energy feels so strong, but there's no better way for me to express it than I already have. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this experience of this man buying you things, taking care of you, supporting you, it's like a foreplay for the both of you. Yeah, I think your incoming princess treatment is going to be with a man who really like, he just really gets off on that. Like, what can I say, girl? What more can I say to you? Like, oh my goodness. So this is just it's with the energy of justice here. I see people moving in together. I see people being in a very committed relationship. I also seeing two people get married. So this incoming princess treatment is going to be coming from a man who really, really wants to connect with you, really wants to commit with you, really wants to take care of you. And this man's strong desire to take care of you is like very much linked to a very strong desire to be near you and to be close to you. So, like, let's say you're having an experience where this man lives in another town, he lives in another state, he lives down the street, okay? It's like this man is going to be having an experience where he wants pile number one around all the time. He wants to go to sleep cuddling together. He wants to wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom and see you sleeping there. He wants to wake up in the morning and you're there. You're going to have an experience where, like, you're dating this man. This is a man that's going to court you. This is a man that is going to really plan dates. Like, this is just a very masculine energy and vibe where I accidentally pressed play on another video, excuse me. So this is a man who's really going to court you. This is a man that's going to take care of you. Like, this is a man where, you know, those stereotypical videos where it's like I don't know what's going on and I don't want to know. And it's like a woman with a man and they're like going through an airport or something. And she's like, I don't know where the gate is at the airport. I don't know. And and we do have to pause for a 2.5 because we really do need to have a community discussion about this. Okay. Because pile number one, I get the feeling and the vibe that like, this is not like, it's not who you are, but you're probably somebody who is going to go to the airport early. And like, when you go to the airport and you like have to go to your gate to look at your gate to like make sure that it exists. Like that's the first thing that you do when you go to the airport and like you've like checked everything in and all that stuff. You like go to your gate to like look at it and make sure that it exists, and then you can go to the bathroom and then you can go get some food and like all of that stuff. Like I don't think that you're going to be having that experience anymore, or you're not going to be having that experience when you're traveling with this person. You're going to be having an experience where it's like I don't know what's going on and I don't want to know. Does the gate exist? Who really gives a shit? Because if the gate doesn't exist, then this man that I'm with is going to figure it out and we're going to get to our destination. So who really gives a fuck? Like, like you're just going to have so much like trust in this man because of who he is. And they're saying the phrase, put your money where your mouth is. This is a man who puts his money where his mouth is. So your incoming princess treatment is not from a man who just says beautiful things, but it's from a man who does beautiful things. Okay, this is the kind of guy you guys have a conversation. Oh, I really want to go to visit Miami. I've never gone to Miami before and I really want to go. And he's like, oh, really? We can go to Miami. I'm free in 3 weeks. What are you doing 3 weeks from now? You're like, oh, I don't really have plans 3 weeks from now. He's like, okay, I'll look up some flights. I'll let you know. And then the next time that you talk to him, he's like, hey, yeah, I looked up some flights. You still down to go to Miami? You're like, oh, yeah, I am down to go to Miami in 3 weeks. Like, yes, I will be there. And it's done. It's handled. The flight is booked and the hotel is booked, and obviously it's like a picture that I shared on social media many years ago, and it was like I think relationships should be 50-50. It was like, I think relationships should be 50-50. He pays for the flight, he pays for the hotel, he pays for all of the accommodations, and I pay for and plan all of the really cute outfits that I'm gonna wear. And that's the energy and that's the vibe. Like, this is absolutely 50-50. So that's the energy that we have here. This is a man who takes care of you. This is a man who supports you. And he feels very good. Like, when you like get your first job, or maybe every single time you get paid. Hey, I don't know your life. But for me, especially when I like got my first job and I was able to buy myself clothes and, able to go out to eat and pay for my own meals, and I don't have to ask my mom for money. It just made me feel very proud of myself. And so this is the kind of man who he gets that feeling of pride by taking care of and providing for a woman. It makes him feel very good to wake up in a home or an apartment or whatever that looks very beautiful and is aesthetically pleasing. And there's also a beautiful lady there in this apartment that he paid for because he's so successful. Okay, so that's the energy. That's the vibe. And I just feel like this man, this princess treatment, this man is just really going to take care of you and support you and make you feel really safe and make you feel really nurtured. Like, not just, oh, I need you to buy me these physical things. But if you're communicating to this person about like something that you need emotionally, something that you need mentally, something that you need physically, this is somebody who's going to hear you and they're going to show up for you. It's like this person feels satisfied when they see that you feel satisfied. This person feels happy and fulfilled when they see that they have made you happy and they have fulfilled you. And I feel like that message just applies to all of the aspects of life and relationships. And you can, take that however you want to take that. Let's see. For some of you, this is somebody who you get married to. You have a long-term commitment with this person. This person might want you to be a stay-at-home mother, or if you have the desire to be a stay-at-home mother, then that's going to be an option for you, because this is the Six of Cups and it's a woman and she's watching like 3 of her kids. So if this is a connection where you do not want to have babies, then maybe practice celibacy. I don't really know, because we got the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, so there's nothing really lighthearted about this. This is a man who's very serious about you. This is a man who really enjoys connecting with you, who really enjoys spending time with you, a man who wants to see you, a man who wants you to be around, a man who wants to go on dates with you. This is somebody who wants to take you out to nice restaurants and places so that you can put on beautiful clothes. They get an invitation to an event. They're like, absolutely, I'm going because I would love to see pal number 1 in a formal dress and these high heels that I really like, So this is somebody who really likes you. There's a lot of conversation because it's a King of Swords energy. So this is a man who is very intellectual. This is a man who really wants to be intellectually stimulated. So this is somebody who's going to really appreciate the conversation that you give them. They're going to really appreciate your mind. They're going to appreciate your creativity, the way that you show up in the world. And with that octopus energy, octopus tentacles are like really freaking strong, right? So not only is it like strong octopus tentacles, but it's also, I feel like they have a strong octopus tentacle. That by the way, I just had to put that out there because that thought came into my mind. But outside of their tentacles being very strong, they have like 8 arms, isn't it? And so this is somebody who like I'm just getting like a man who does everything. And there was that popular meme sound or whatever on social media, and it was of girls, and I think they were talking about like guys or something, and the voice is like, oh, you can't do that? Well, my daddy does that. Or like, oh, you don't know how to do that? Oh, well, my daddy does that. Like, it's like an energy and a vibe with the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, the octopus tentacles. It's like this energy and vibe of a man who does everything. Like, you're not going to ever be dissatisfied in this relationship. You're not ever going to be like, oh my God, I wish that, this guy would do this for me, or I wish he would take care of this. It's like, no, you mention that you need help with something and he's going to figure it out. If he doesn't if he doesn't know how to do it, he's going to find somebody that does, or he's going to learn how to do it. Like, you're never going to have an experience where you're like, oh, I'm like stranded and I don't know what to do. Like, this is just masculine containment. Okay. That is how I would describe him. Masculine containment. This is a man who provides masculine containment, and a man who is truly masculine, who's really embodied that masculine energy. He can provide masculine containment even when he's not physically around you. And that's what you're going to experience. You're going to experience a man where you could be in Australia and he's in Los Angeles, and you still feel contained. You still feel safe. You still feel secure. There's a problem happening in Australia and he's in Los Angeles. And of all of the people in Australia that you could call, you're still making that phone call to Los Angeles, because this is a man who is so capable, so competent, so masculine, just takes care of everything. It's like, you don't have to use your brain if you don't want to. You don't have to use your brain if you don't want to. And now I'm hearing, I'm just a girl. Okay, so that's all that I got for you, pile number 1. I am currently doing a reading giveaway. If you want to know what energy you need to embody so that you can call this man in even quicker, or if you want to know about your career and all of that good stuff, you can comment down below in the comment section, obviously, #next level, and you will be entered to win my Manifest My Goal Tarot package. Inside of that package, you get a reading, you get some journal prompts, and you get an EFT tapping script to help you process energy on a cellular level and begin physically embodying your desired version of self. I am so excited to be doing this for you. So if you want to enter into that giveaway, you absolutely can. The giveaway will close on next Friday, August 23rd. I will announce the winner on August 24th. So do not miss out on that. If you would like a personal reading with me, then you can learn more and book using the links in the description. And I also have courses and personal coaching. So just do yourself a favor, honestly, and check out the links in the description. Check out my website. I love you, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Okay, bye. All right. Pile number 2. Pile number 1 was really good. So even if that's not your pile, you should go watch it. I enjoyed that. That was very good. Okay, pile number 2. We are getting into we are getting into what is your incoming princess treatment. Okay, it's already on the way. It's on the way to you as we sit and have this conversation. Okay, like you ordered something online. It is in transit to your home right here and right now. And we just want a little bit more information. We just want a sneak peek. We just shut the hell up. I'm not talking to myself, but I just pulled this card and like, oh my God. Okay, so the card that we pulled is the golden egg, which yes. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have shark, which yes. Okay, so your incoming princess treatment, which first of all, I really didn't set many intentions before this reading. Okay, I did not say your incoming rich man coming into your life to spoil you. I just said incoming princess treatment. Okay, because princess treatment can mean 1,000,001 different things, but pile number 1 and pile number 2, this is like really giving, it's really giving wealth. Okay, because when I see shark, I think Mark Cuban. When I see shark, I think Shark Tank, and I think Mark Cuban. I think shark in business. So this is a man who you might describe as a shark. And that doesn't necessarily mean that he does things that are outside of integrity in business. I just mean that This is a man who's very successful, and now I'm seeing like Jay-Z. So this is a man who's very ambitious in his career. This is a man who's very serious about his career. This is a man who has very serious long-term goals in his career, and he has already reaped many, many, many benefits of his hard work, and he has already seen many of those dreams come to fruition. So with this energy of the golden egg, I get the vibe of golden goose. And there is an artist, her name is Queen Herbie, and she has a song where she talks about golden goose. Hold on, let me look it up right now. Queen Herbie. Queen Herbie golden goose. The lyrics are the lyrics. The title of the song is called Spoil Me. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I told her. Okay, so the title of the lyrics, the title of the lyrics, the title of the song is called Spoil Me. I recommend listening to it. It's a good song. I like it. And she basically she basically is saying, I love the way that you spoil me. Nobody else can spoil me like this. You spoil me like I'm royalty. And she says, spoil me like I'm royalty. I want to be a queen tonight. And hold on. I have to. Oh my God. As a part of the lyrics, first of all, this is France that you're looking at in the ambient video thingy majiggy that we have going on here. As a part of the lyrics, she says, tell me we're going to Paris. Which is like crazy because it's Paris in the video, right? Okay, so she's talking about being spoiled as a part of, I think it's called the chorus. She says, he knows that I like sparkly things, so he bought it. And she says, I know they hate me even more because I flaunt it. She says, you know I can't live in the real world. I'm flawless. And she says, he tells me I'm so beautiful. I'm like, stop it. And then as like underneath the song, after she says, I'm like, stop it, she's like, keep going. You know, because when a man compliments you and you're like, oh, stop, but you're not actually like, stop. You're like, well, no, continue for the rest of eternity, because I agree. And then after that, she says, I'm on my princess shit. So basically, this is your fucking anthem. Pound number 2. This is your fucking anthem. I did not know that the lyrics were going to align so fucking perfectly. You don't even need to listen to the rest of this reading, girl. Just go listen to Spoil Me by Queen Herbie. Okay? And that's your reading. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, but we're still not there. We're still not there. Okay, boom. She says, I am a golden goose. Yeah. Put me in first class. That's the one line that we did all of this looking up to find. But really, we found so much more along the way. Okay. So with this energy of the golden egg, I feel like the golden egg is you. The golden egg is your ovaries, okay? Now, you don't have to be having kids, but I am getting a very strong message. You just take what resonates for you. I feel like this is a man who wants children. I feel like this is a man who wants to establish like generational wealth. And as somebody who wants to establish generational wealth, you have to have a next generation to pass it to, right? So this is somebody who, like, a part of their plan in business, Jay-Z, Beyonce, my great grandchildren already rich. That's a lot of brown children on your Forbes list. That's the kind of energy and vibe that we have going on here. So this person, your incoming princess treatment, is coming from from a man who perceives you to be a golden goose. Your incoming princess treatment is coming from a man who is going to shower you with girl, why was diamonds and rubies gonna come out of my mouth? I didn't know how that sentence was gonna end. I am getting this vibe of like diamonds and rubies and travel, like princess treatment. It really is giving spoiled princess type of energy and vibe. Like this man is coming into your life and he is showering you with all of this goodness, because he wants some of your eggs. Because he wants some of your eggs. Like, I'm sure that's not the only reason, but it's a big one. It's a really big one. So this is somebody who is looking at you and is thinking, he is thinking, I'm gonna have babies with pile number 2. He is thinking very long term. It's very similar energy in a way to pile number 1. So there's lots of like long term energy that's going on here, where this person is coming into your life and they're wanting you to be here for, well, they're wanting you to be there for a very long time. And I'm also getting travel. I'm getting really, really big international travel vibes. My baby wants to go to Italy. We're going to Italy. My baby wants to spend some time in France. Guess we're going to France. Like this, I feel like this is a man who makes plans and he sets his plans in motion, right? Which I've kind of already expressed that, but it's relevant. So stay with me. Because this is a man who makes plans and executes them, this is not a man who has the desire to own another business, invest more, reach this financial goal, and then he just sits around and doesn't do it. This is not a man who experiences stagnation. Oh my God, sharks don't sleep, right? Sharks don't sleep. Isn't that true? Somebody tell me that's true, right? Marine animals, they don't sleep, right? Sharks have to keep moving, right? They have to keep water flowing through their gills. I think that's true. If it's not true, pretend that it is. So, okay, and then underneath that is whale. Hold on. Whale underneath shark. Whale is another business term. I had to look it up to make sure because I don't particularly love being wrong. According to Google, it says in business lingo, a whale is a prospect that's at least 10 times larger than the average client or customer. And it's really interesting because I don't walk around looking at sharks and thinking about sharks and whales and thinking about business. So this is somebody who is very much business minded, and sharks are always moving. And this person, it's like this person is a whale and you're a whale. It's just a family of whales, basically. Okay, you're just gonna create a family of whales. But seriously, sharks don't move. And this is a human being who is always moving. He's always moving to his next goal. He's always growing and expanding. He's always going higher. This is somebody who has a really big dream and a really big vision. So because this is such a masculine man, masculine energy takes action. Masculine energy plans and executes. That's masculine energy. What is the plan and how am I executing it? Because this is a man who has so much in his masculine energy, when you mention things to him, oh, I want to go to such and such place. I've always wanted to visit South Korea. He's going to make a plan and then take action. But no, because pile number one was like, oh, I want to visit this place. And pile number one's person is like, yeah, I'm taking you to that place. But pile number two, it's different. It's like pile number two, I've always wanted to live in Paris. And he's like, so I was looking at properties in Paris, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy and that's the vibe. A man who here's what it is that you want, and here's what your desires are, and he makes plans, he executes, he moves towards it. And a lot of it is focusing on the long term. So this is a man who is like really, really seriously successful. This man might be more successful than any man that you have ever dealt with. This is like a really, really successful man. Like, I feel like other successful men and other successful people hear about this man, or they meet this man and they think, damn, that's a successful man. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving upper echelon. And it's so funny because, girl, the deck that I pulled, I didn't use this deck for pile number one, but this is the Mermaid Tarot. So there's like big like sea themes. Okay, so y'all might be water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces is a sign of wealth. It's Jupiterian energy: can't stop, won't stop, always growing and expanding, very imaginative. And then of course Scorpio is a sign of wealth. It's literally resources that we get, money that we get through marriage, divorce, inheritance. It's managing other people's money, right? So there's lots of, now they're singing that Nicki Minaj Be a song. It's a whole lot of money in this mother effer, okay? So we have the energy of the Tower, princess treatment, and then we have the King of Cups. I told you, water sign energy. I know it when I feel it. Okay, so I'm seeing if I want to take all of these because I wasn't planning on it. Okay. Tower, King of Cups, 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the King of Swords. Did you watch pile number 1 too? Because this energy is very similar. Because we got the King of Swords in pile number 1 as well. And then we got Justice. And we also got Justice in pile number 1 as well. And then we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Give me a second to look at the cards and get the story that we're being told here. We've got the Tower. Now I'm hearing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. We've got the Tower. I need a clarifying card for the Tower because I don't like the way that looks. We have the High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. I have to decipher what's going on here. The High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. These are both women. The Tower card does not pertain to the man giving the princess treatment. The Tower card pertains to you, pile number 2. What is the Tower card going to represent? It's going to represent unstable foundations, things that were built on unstable foundations that are crumbling down. We have the 4 of Cups, which is a card about neglect. It's a card about feeling like emotionally abandoned, emotionally unsupported. But in this particular deck, it's this woman. She's standing in the rain, and there's a swan that has come up behind her with an umbrella that is shielding her from the rain. And then we have the High Priestess, who is, yes, she's an intuitive woman, but she's like the virgin, the virgin. She is like reserved. In this card, she's standing behind this curtain, this pulled back energy. What is this tower? It's like there's something that I'm not seeing. I'm feeling, pile number two, that you in one way or another are like a reserved woman, a standoffish woman, a woman who is more pulled back, a woman who because if this swan wasn't here, then this woman in this picture would be getting rained on. But she seems to not mind the rain. Like she doesn't look frantic. And then there's this swan that's coming with this umbrella. And the swan is getting all wet by the rain, but the swan is shielding this woman from the sun. From the rain. I think pile number two, I think this man is going to be so chivalrous. Because I look at the woman in this picture and her hair is done really well. And when you get your hair done, you don't want to get your hair wet up in the rain. And then I think of those like videos or pictures or like those concepts where it's like, oh, there's a puddle and my shoes are, I have on these delicate shoes, or my toes are out, I can't step in this puddle. I'm like, the guy carries her over the puddle, you know what I mean? It's like that energy, like you have this innocence, this purity, this femininity that this man is going to really like nurture and protect and take care of. But what is the tower? Like I feel like we're almost there, but we're not there. What is the tower? The Page of Cups. So pile number two, I'm sorry if this is like a little bit triggering, but you might have come from a childhood experience where men were like violent. The tower is a Mars card. It can represent anger because we're dealing with Mars. So you could have come from volatile relationships. You could have been in relationships with men that were very just abusive. You could have been raised by men who did not like protect and guard and show up for you in a way that supports and protects your femininity and your softness. And now I'm getting like the soft life. So your incoming princess treatment is going to be an experience where you're living the soft life. And now I'm hearing Zach and Cody theme song, The Sweet Life. The theme song from the television show, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. And if you're not familiar with it, it's these two twin boys and they live in a hotel. So they live the sweet life because they live in a suite in a hotel, but it's also the sweet life because it's a good life, right? So I feel like you're going to be living the sweet life. It's like the Tower, the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords. You could have dealt with a lot of anxiety around men. You could have dealt with a feeling of being unsafe. You could have dealt with a feeling of being defensive. You could have dealt with this feeling of just being afraid of being attacked, like in whatever way that manifests, mentally, emotionally, physically. It could have been all of the above. I'm seeing a storyline here of a woman who really dealt with some really terrible things in relationships, who had to overcome that anxiety and overcome that fear and overcome the abuse that she experienced. If this is resonating with you, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that you went through that and you experienced that. So you dealt previously with men that were really unsafe. And so when this person comes into your life, you might in the beginning, or you might be coming out of an experience of being defensive and closed off, or you might be suspicious of this person. Like, oh, this man is coming into my life and he's giving me all of these gifts and he's trying to do all of these things for me, but what does he, what does he want to get from me in exchange for this? Or feeling afraid that he's trying to like trick you or like lure you into something. So there might be some fears that come up, or fears that you have just recently moved through. Of course, many people are going to watch this, so it's going to resonate differently for everyone. But then we have the energy of the Two of Cups, the King of Swords, and justice. Justice is about fair. Justice is about integrity. Justice is about honesty. And then we have that with the King of Swords, which is kind of giving Libra energy in astrology. And some people say that Libras are liars, but in theory Libra is going to be honest, because they care about fairness, they care about taking care of others, they care about making sure that everyone is okay. So this man that comes into your life is not going to be emotionally manipulative and controlling and abusive. And you might even assume that he is, because he has a certain level of success. You might have some beliefs about men who are successful, men who are financially supported, and then feeling like they can treat women terribly because women are depending on them and things like that. So you might have some beliefs to work through around being taken care of by a man and being supported by a man and being loved by a man, because with the energy of the Two of Cups, you guys are going to come together in this soulmate relationship. So you're going to be taken care of and you're going to be supported, and this person is going to like really spoil you, but they're going to spoil you from a place of love, a place of real, like genuine, authentic love, with the energy of the King of Swords and the energy of the Justice card. This is a man who is honest. This is a man who is telling the truth. This is a man who is trustworthy. So you've got this trustworthy man coming into your life who is going to really powerfully support you in healing your relationship with men and trusting men again. And we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck, and they're giving me a whole new world from the Little Mermaid. So it's going to be a whole new experience, a whole new world of men, of being treated well, of being loved, of being taken care of being looked after, and just like genuinely and authentically loved. Not just because he wants your eggs. I think the reason why he wants your eggs is because he genuinely and authentically loves you so much. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. And in this deck, it's a snake with eggs, a snake that's stealing an egg. But your egg is not being stolen, of course. And if you are listening to this and you want some help starting to move through those triggers so that you can have an easier time connecting with this man and allowing him into your heart, then I highly recommend checking out my course. It's called Love After Loss, and inside of it, I'm giving you the exact processes that I used to heal and transform my relationship with men. And not to get too deep into it, but I relate and I understand that experience of experiencing abuse and feeling unsafe and just having unsupportive assumptions about men. So if that sounds good to you, you can learn about the course, the contents in the course. You can read different testimonials from my clients and students and all of that good stuff using the links in the description box. Of course, if you want a personal reading from me, you can also book that through the description box, and I'm doing a giveaway. So if you want to enter to win a free reading with me, then you can comment hashtag next level in the comments section, and I'm going to pick the winner next week on Friday the 23rd. Well, I'm going to pick the winner. I'm going to pick and announce the winner. Lord, please, mouth, please. I'm going to pick and announce the winner on the 24th. So the last day to enter is the 23rd. I highly recommend commenting down below and getting in on that. That's really all that I got for you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, tell me how much this resonated, and subscribe if you have not already. I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next one. All right. What's up, pal number 3? What's up, Book? Okay, so Book is like my new thing right now. Okay, right? There are some people who say Pookie. There are some people who say Bookie. Now, I am really, it depends, but most likely I'm a part of like the Bookie crowd, and I have gone from saying Bookie to just saying Book. So when I say, what's up, Book? It's just a shortened version of Bookie. So hello, little Miss Book. How are you? I hope you're doing good. In today's reading, we are getting into your incoming princess treatment. Now, the first 2 readings were really fucking good, so I'm very excited about this one. Okay. Incoming princess treatment for pile number 3. Incoming princess treatment. Every single time I see this video, I just get adventure, and bitch, it's a panther. It's a freaking panther. The card that came out is a panther. I was getting adventure, I was getting African safari, and then there's a fucking panther. It's like, that's literally what it's giving. That's literally what it's giving. And then at the bottom of the deck is rabbit, which your incoming princess treatment is that you're going to be getting it in something fucking crazy. Okay? So, with this panther energy, I'm literally getting like African safari. Your incoming princess treatment, you could have an idea of some place that you've always wanted to go, that you've always wanted to visit. And as a part of your incoming princess treatment, I feel like you're going to be doing that. I feel like this is a message that we've gotten. You could have just watched all 3 piles, which is fine, no big deal. But I feel like it's like a recurring message that we keep on getting. Like, the girlies of this channel, you're just like me for real. We love to travel. What can we say? I'm really sensing a lot of trips, a lot of adventures. And now I'm seeing for you guys, like Instagram, you're going to be all over the gram. Like, I'm getting people on the outside looking in. They're going to be like, she was just in Dubai, and now she's in South Africa, and now she's in New Zealand. I just saw her Instagram story yesterday. It was a video from the Philippines, and today she's in New Zealand. And last week she was in New York. And the week before that, She was in Houston, Texas. Like, I'm hearing fly you out. So this could be just a man who travels frequently. This, for some of you, this could be a man who travels frequently and you're just going to be traveling alongside him. This could really be a man who's like, I'm going here for this. I'm going here for this. Do you want to come? Will you come with me? And you're like, well, yes. It's like, you see those memes online where it's like me in the passenger seat running errands with my man, except it's you, you know, on a plane going halfway across the fucking world with your man, you know? So that's the energy and the vibe that I'm getting. I'm getting lots of travel. I'm getting lots of international travel, and I'm getting lots of fun. I'm seeing laughter. I'm seeing a woman like bouncing up and down, like smiling and clapping. So I just feel like you're going to be very excited. Ooh, I'm seeing a woman out to eat at a restaurant, having some really delicious food. You're going to be going to different places. You're going to be trying new food. Like this person, pal number 3, this man, the incoming princess treatment that you're getting is a man that's going to put you on. A man that's like, oh, you've never tasted this, this, and this? Oh, no, I know the best restaurant for this. I know the best restaurant for this in the city. Let's go there right now. Let's go there right now, okay? And in my mind, they just said, Mr. Make It Happen. Pile number 3, your incoming princess treatment is a man that's really going to be like, Mr. Make It Happen right here and right now. Like, yeah, let's go out. Yeah, let's go do the thing. Yes, I know exactly what you need to experience. I know that you would love this. I know that you would love to go this place. And then with this Panther energy, when I see this Panther energy, I think of protection. I think of very protective energy and vibe. So you're going to be going to these new places, and you're going to be having these new experiences, and you're going to be just feeling so safe and secure. This is the kind of energy and vibe where you can go out to the club and get blackout drunk and be safe and secure, and you don't have to watch your drink all night, or you know, you're at the club and your song comes on and you want to go dance. I'm not getting the vibe that this person wouldn't go dance with you, but if you wanted to go dance and you needed somebody to watch your drink, like this person would sit and watch your drink while you went and danced. I'm getting the energy and vibe. I'm seeing like groups. I'm seeing like friends. So you and this person might share the same friend group. You might integrate into their friend group, or they integrate into your friend group. But I'm just seeing groups, and more specifically, I'm getting the vibe of a man who like takes care of like an entire group of women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go out with my homegirl and her boyfriend, and that's not my boyfriend, but he's gonna look after me like he was my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not my boyfriend, but he's my boyfriend while we're going out. Like, that's the kind of energy where I don't mean that you're gonna be like sharing your boyfriend in any inappropriate kind of capacity, but it's gonna kind of be like when we all go out with my friends, like SZA said, my man is your man. So this man, it's like all of the men from all of these pals have this masculine energy, and it just manifests in a different way with each pile. And so the way that this man's masculinity manifests is that he can provide containment for like a multitude of women all at once. When you think of a panther, the panther in this card is like roaring. Fuck. You think that you don't have an accent, and then you have to say some shit like roaring. He's like roaring. Okay, let's move on. He is, you know, making the hissing face. It's a big cat. He's hissing. So he looks intimidating. right? This is a man who is going to really look and appear to be very intimidating, whether that's because he is kind of large in like stature, you know what I mean? Or I don't know why he would look fucking intimidating, but he does. He looks intimidating. This is a man that people just really do not want to fuck with, okay? For one reason or another, people look at this man and they just think, I'd rather not get into it with this guy. I'd rather not get into a fight in this bar with this guy. So when this guy tells me to leave this lady alone, I'm actually gonna listen. And we can have a conversation about what it's like to live in a world where you feel that people don't respect you because you're a woman until another man sticks up for you. But that's not the narrative that we're telling here. The narrative that we're telling is that, do you know that experience where like you're the designated driver and you're out with your homegirls, right? And you can't drink, or you're out in a new town, in a new place, having a new experience, and maybe you are drinking because you're not the designated driver, but you're not getting like blackout drunk, and you kind of have to like have your head on a swivel because you're like looking around at all of your fucking surroundings and everything, and you like always have to be ready to like protect yourself and defend yourself, like that experience. But you also know the experience when like your other friend is the designated driver, or the experience where like there's a man taking care of you, there's somebody else who's looking out for you, so you really can just have fun and go crazy and do whatever it is that you fucking like, because you're good and you're taken care of and you're safe and you're secure. So if there's another man that's coming up to you and you don't want to deal with that man, or you don't want to date that man or whatever, it's like you don't have to be the person who is saying no thanks like more than one time or even one time, because there's already a man there who's looking out for you. So this is very big, like is very big, like Scorpio energy, Mars energy, maybe even Aries energy because it's Mars. So there's just a lot of masculine energy, pile number 3. So you're going to be having a lot of really fun experiences where you're going to feel good. Your girlfriends are going to feel good. Like the princess treatment that you're experiencing, it's going to be fun for the whole family, right? We're going to go out. We're all going to go out to dinner. Pile number 3's guy, he's really gonna pay for all of our birthday dinner. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen that? It was like, I think, a viral video. I didn't really watch it or get too much into it because I don't really care about that kind of stuff. But it was like a viral video of this girl who went out for her birthday with her friends, and her boyfriend was like, I'm not paying for everybody's meal, and she was really upset, like, what do you mean you're not paying for everybody's meal? Like, I don't think that you're going to have any experiences like that. It's kind of like when we go out as a friend group, pile number 3's guy, he's obviously going to take care of it. Like, he's obviously going to pay the tab. Like, he's obviously going to take care of us. Like, we're obviously safe. It just, these are things that are obvious. These are things that he just does. This is just who he is as a person. So I get this very strong energy and vibe that like your friends are gonna really love him. And I don't mean anything inappropriate. I just mean like, you don't have, your friends don't have to like the guy that you're dating or whatever, but it's nice when they do, right? It's nice when there's harmony. You don't want to have that experience where your friend doesn't like that guy and your friend is rooting for you to break up low key because she hates your boyfriend, she thinks your boyfriend's a piece of shit. Like, no, it's going to be an experience where your friends have a good relationship with him, your friends feel safe with him, your friends trust him, and there's just going to be a lot of harmony in your friend group. So there's a big group energy here. And with the rabbit at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this man's masculine energy, like you guys could be people who have like Mars in Aries, Mars in Scorpio, Mars in the first house, Mars in the 8th house, or Mars aspecting your I can't think of it. It doesn't matter. The point is, you guys are people who are really attracted to masculine energy. And so this man's masculinity, the way that this man presents himself, the way that this man behaves, the way that this man shows up in the world, the way that this man takes care of your friends, I'm getting like no woman left behind type of energy and vibe, like he's like the group dad or something, okay? Like you and your homegirls are going to a field trip and he's the chaperone. Like I that's the best way that I can describe it. I feel like that's gonna really do it for you. Pile number 3. I think that's really gonna do it for you. Like, well, yes, exactly. Because that is what we all need in a man, isn't it? Just a man who makes women feel safe, period. A man who makes you feel safe, a man who makes women feel safe, just like a real man. I feel like when you're having conversations about him, you're gonna say he's a real man. And it's so funny because we have the Tower card, but we're using a different deck. And this Tower card, there's a woman at the base of the tower and she has her arms wrapped around the tower. And she's leaning on it. I'm telling you right now, pile number 3, this person, it's like, okay, it's like those memes where it's like, I'm not arguing with a man that gives me princess treatment. Like, whatever you say, handsome. It's that kind of energy and that kind of vibe. Like, I'm not resisting a man that gives me princess treatment. I'm not resisting a man that makes me feel so safe and taken care of. And it's something about this person's, you know what? It is something about this person's, I just feel like they have big tower energy, okay? And you gotta follow me because this video will be monetized, okay? I'll tell you that much. I will make money from this video, so you gotta read between the lines, okay? Big tower energy. I'm not gonna say what just came to my mind. This person has big tower energy and it exudes off of them. So this is a man who's very comfortable in his masculine energy. This is a man who's very confident in his masculine energy. He just naturally expresses his masculinity. He's very aligned with his masculinity, and you are just going to find this man to be very irresistible. And I feel like he has like rabbits. You're gonna be like rabbits, okay? The two of you are going to be like rabbits. This masculine energy, I told you it was giving Mars, and then we get the Tower, which is a Mars fucking card. Like, if this person doesn't have Scorpio energy or Aries energy, I'll eat a fucking bug. Like like, seriously, there's Martian energy, so that's our drive, okay? And in this context, we're talking about a very specific kind of drive. Are you following me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? A very particular drive. And it's so funny because your ambient video is a car. It's a car being driven. He has a very high drive. And they're singing that Tinashe, is somebody gonna match my freak? And I feel like this person is gonna match your freak. I feel like the princess treatment that you're receiving is that this person's gonna match your freak. And then the next thing we get is a Knight of Wands, and now they're singing Beyonce. No, I can't say that out loud. They're singing Beyonce, and one of Beyonce's lyrics from Cowboy Carter, she just says, "Look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse." And could she be talking about a stallion, meaning a tall, thick woman? Absolutely. Is that the context in which it lives in this reading? No, absolutely not. The horse that I am describing is not a tall, thick woman. It's a tall, thick something else that I can't describe any further than I already have. I just feel like it's good. I feel like it's very good. Oh my God. How many songs do I know about, you know, horses? Because there's a Nicki Minaj song. I don't remember what song it is, but the lyric, she says, "Look down at it," and I said, "This is big." Pile number 3. I love how I'm saying pile number 3 like I'm not the one who just said it out loud. So there's a lot of adventure, there's a lot of fun, and this one is a little bit more lighthearted, okay? I'm not saying you won't get married to your person or anything like that, but pile number 2 was like, this person wants generational wealth with you. They want to steal your eggs, like, you know, and pile number 1 was like, this person wants you to move in. This person wants to take care of you. They want you to be a stay-at-home mom. Pile number 3 is more like, it's a little bit more lighthearted of a relationship. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of, you know, not baby making, but, you know, baby making practicing that's going on here in this connection. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Lots of knights here. So with the Knight of Cups in this card, it's woman on a lotus flower who is playing a guitar that is the shape of a heart. So it's communicating our emotions, communicating our feelings. This pile number 3 is the type of man who will write you poetry. This is the type of man who, after you guys get done, you know, dating, he drops you off at the house, whatever. He's going to text you, "I had such a great time tonight and I can't wait to see you again." Or, you know, "I want to talk to you tonight. What are your plans? When's the next time that I can see you?" So this is somebody who's very communicative of their feelings, communicative of their emotions, somebody who's more emotionally open and emotionally available, and they're just going to make you feel so safe and secure. This is a man whose princess treatment is that you're never going to question where you stand with him. You're never going to question how he feels about you. You're never going to question what his intentions are, because he's going to be honest about them. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that's coming through before we close this reading out? We've got the 5 of Wands, and I actually want another one. That didn't give me what I was looking for. Oops. 5 of Wands, princess treatment. Princess treatment. Wheel of Fortune. Princess treatment. Princess treatment. 5 of Swords. I feel like you're going to be dating. I feel like you're going to be dating, or this person's going to be dating. They're saying take you off the market, which is so funny because I just said, oh, this is lighthearted. Six of Swords. Hold on, I'm 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 deciphering. Anchoring. She's dropping an anchor. You drop your anchor someplace that you want to stay. So there was Knight of Wands energy, moving energy. This person, pile number 3, I feel like the person that's coming in to give you princess treatment, I feel like there is somebody who's very desirable. I feel like there's somebody who has gotten around a bit in their day. I feel like this is somebody who, God, they're fine. Jesus Christ. Like, Jesus Christ. This person is fine as hell, okay? I feel like this person is so incredibly fine, and I feel like this person, man, they have options, okay? This is somebody who has a lot of options because they're so masculine, because they're so attractive, because they really they're very talented. They're very talented. In the BED, they are very, very talented. I feel like you're not understanding me. They're very talented, okay? We did not talk about things related to that kind of stuff in the other piles. Like, I think we maybe hinted at it in pile number 1, but in pile number 3, like, this is a big focus, okay? There is a lot of sensual energy here. This is somebody who, very good. Is very good. Is very good. Okay? So I think that they're very popular. I think that they're very popular. I think they're very popular. I think they're very desirable. You're also probably pretty popular and desirable because it's a woman who's holding these chess pieces and the 5 of Wands. However, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 5 of Swords. And then we have Strength at the bottom of the deck. And then we have the 6 of Swords from the first deck. So there's a grounding energy where this person was previously more willing to go with the wind, go from person to person, have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of a fling, be lighthearted, have a good time. Wheel of Fortune, destiny, change, major change, because the Wheel of Fortune is major arcana. So there's a major change that takes place in this connection. There's a major change that takes place in this person. With the 5 of Swords, hold on, tell me more. Because I want to be super clear with this. The King of Pentacles. It's like this person was having fun. It was lighthearted. It was all jokes. It was all games. And then they connected with you. Or they connect with you. They meet you. They connect with you. And shit gets real. Shit gets real fast. And I feel like this is somebody who is not going to want to lose you, period. And so I think that's going to change this person's intentions. They're going to move and behave in a different way. They're going to feel more serious about this connection. They're going to want to make this something that's grounded. Because first we have the Knight of Wands. which, if you're familiar with tarot, is kind of known as the player card, right? I go from one thing that I'm excited about, I get bored with it, I go to the next thing that I'm excited about, and I'm just following what excites me. I'm following my passions, I'm having a good time. It's lighthearted energy. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which, if you're familiar with tarot, it's a little bit of that Casanova card. I'm charming, I'm fun, I'm witty, I got some light banter that I can give for the ladies, I got something sexy I can say, I'm a serenade them with a song, you know what I'm saying, real seductive. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is like conflict, internal conflict, change, growth, expansion. Wheel of Fortune, major change, growth and expansion. Five of Swords, changing the way that I think. Conflict in the way that I think about relationships. This person realizes, they come to the conclusion that I can't just be fun and lighthearted with pile number 3, because actually it would hurt me to lose pile number 3. I can't be just fun and lighthearted and, on to the next with pile number 3, because I realized that it would devastate me if pile number 3 wasn't in my life. I realized that it would devastate me if I couldn't hang out with pile number 3, if I couldn't be around pile number 3 anymore. And because of that realization, they go, whoa, I want something deeper. I want something more. I want something of greater substance. What's the lyrics? What's the song? He says, what does he say? Hold on, I'm finding it in my head. It's from the International Players Anthem. He says, so I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. I have to giggle because, I'm a writer and a lover of good literature, and we have to acknowledge the fun play on words that's happening here. Then he says, I hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. He says there's wetness all around me, true, but I'm no island. Peninsula, maybe. It makes no sense. I know it's crazy. Give up all this cooter cat that's in my lap. No looking back. And then he just basically goes on to say, I let all of the women who I used to date not seriously. I let those women know that I actually cannot see them ever again. And I don't want to hurt those women, but I actually found this woman that I choose to be with for the rest of my life. And that's the song. The song is that I choose you. I choose to be with you. I choose to connect with you. I choose to commit to you. Top-notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. That's another lyric from the song if you don't know. Listen to it. I suggest it. It's one of those songs where culturally it's kind of like, oh my God, this romantic song. But you can't really listen to the lyrics too hard. Because you listen to the lyrics too hard, you're like, this is not the most romantic thing I've ever heard. But, the sentiment remains. So that's your person's energy. The person who's coming in to spoil you and give you princess treatment, they're going to be someone who falls in love with you, and they're going to be someone who chooses to be with you instead of playing the field. They are going to retire from the game because they're going to fall in love with you. And, yeah, I think you're going to be very happy about that because Jesus Christ, when this person comes into your life, pal number 3, send me an email. Send me an email because I want to know. I want to know. You just have to tell me if it's as good as I think it is, okay? That's all I need. All I need is an email. All you have to do is send me an email and say, "Hey Nath, just coming to you. I manifested the man from the what's the name of this video? I manifested the man from the incoming princess treatment video, and it is as good as you thought it was." That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. You don't have to put your business out there. Just let me know because I'm nosy. You could put it in the comment section or you can email me. You could DM me on Instagram. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. From one homegirl to another. I would like to know. I feel like that Monique video. I would like to see it. No. I don't mean that I would actually like to see it. I just mean that I would like to know. So tell me, okay? Okay, I love you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading from me, you can learn more and book using the links in the description box if you want to enter the current giveaway that I have going on to win a free reading in exchange for a small little, at least written testimonial. Then you can comment down below #nextlevel to enter, and you can get the reading done for romance, for career, for money, for whatever the hell it is that you want. You can learn more about that. Oh yes, I'm going to pick the winner on the 24th, so you have until the 23rd of August to enter in that giveaway. I will announce the winner on the 24th. All of the information can be found in the description box. I also have courses. I have personal coaching that's available. So just check out the links in the description box to find out how you can work with me and get more of my good energy in your life because, you know, obviously you want it. So I'll talk to you in the next one. I love you. Bye.